We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alex Cobb gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Minnesota, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second, scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Popped him up. Urias has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the second base, Luis Urias.
In now, Luis Urias comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Devin Smeltzer gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
At the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
So a full count now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, one down. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll start this one at 269. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Standing in, Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Alberto, base runner at first with 1 out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And that's the 2nd out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
Man at second here with 2 away, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball outside.
The set and the 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Here's Miguel Sano, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right side. Davis has it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting fifth. The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He'll get it into second.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Donaldson.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that
Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 1-0. Here it is. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting seventh. The second baseman.
Standing in, Ramon Urias. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball just inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Oh, yeah.
3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball
The
game.
right fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. Well, this is foul for the first strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. At the plate, Nick Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
And that's too high, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. To the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There goes Buxton. Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2.
No, ball. Full count.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Ball.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he fouls this one off. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gonzalez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Number 88.
So stepping in, Andrew Velasquez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Luis Arias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count still. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The catcher.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Outside, 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is line to left. This one's down. It's the first hit for the O's, and it's going to be for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And here's Renato Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he falls behind 0-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. foul. Second and third here, one man out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far this season, Hayes brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Second and third, 2 away. Two and two.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Ball.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Line drive base hit.
Now batting. Third base. Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
One.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1 ball,
2
1
out,
strike.
nobody on. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Santander. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Halfway home, still no score.
The world is yours, don't think that it's not. You may be different, still give it a shot. Against our lives, you think the signs are even, really they not.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Now pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Rich Hill will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Bottom of the inning now, stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Urias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3 balls and no strikes.
Lifted in the air to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Rosario. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Chris Davis at the plate now.
Number 19.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Davis is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in once again, Andrew Velasquez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Here, what?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Hanser Alberto. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Through 5 innings, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Up next for Minnesota, Nick Gordon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Nick Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball.
And he misses. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So striding in, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and no one will track it down. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Rose. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated, where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Into the box now. Luis Arias reined in to second for one. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Still only one out in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Twins, the catcher, Mitch.
Striding into the box, Mitch Garver. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Two out here and a runner at second. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He doubled his last time through. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0.
No, that's down. Ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding in, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Up top, it's 2-0. On a line, that's a base hit. Santander blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's safe. It's a 2-2 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pedro Severino would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the 3-0.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. The 3-1. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men around with 2 men out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Two and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Wade LeBlanc is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 23.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Last time through was a base hit.
The left fielder, number 20. Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. LeBlanc is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. Alberto into foul territory, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
2 balls, 1
Possible
strike.
go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
When you're playing close
strike.
games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
That's a ball.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Gordon, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering.
Ball, that's down.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. 2-2. Here it is. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 3 and the Orioles 2. Tyler Duffy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Leading off the inning, Chris Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
1-0.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Taken, but called a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And right into the shift. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready now for Baltimore, Andrew Velasquez. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-0.
2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now that third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
So digging in now, Hanser Alberto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Buxton is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 3-2. All set for the start of the inning. So coming to the plate, Luis Arias. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hee-haw!
And a fastball's in there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball. 2-0's the count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Ripped down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Twins lead it 3-2. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. It was a walk in his last trip.
Trey Mancini.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Clippard has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Clippard, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 3-0.
Hee-haw!
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready now, Renato Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
Ball.
A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
We got a full count.
Nobody out, runner on first. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
That's wide. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0.
Nope, ball.
This is a spot you'd like
strike.
to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Drilled to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now back. The center field.
So stepping in, Austin Hayes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now back. The second base.
Homer Bailey takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 15. Homer Bailey.
Ramon Urias will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bailey with a look at first, and he's back standing. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. To short. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Now in the box, Pedro Severino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's Chris Davis now. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Twins 3. Michael Givens comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Baltimore crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Wade LeBlanc gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Michael Givens hammers down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 and on base. For the Twins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Wade LeBlanc. His record is now 2-2. The loss goes to Tyler Clippard. Default to 0-3.